We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
That's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now.
First down, Atlanta.
A play fake. Now Penix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throw left side, there's London. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. You look at this Cowboy defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They'll throw with Penix. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
It's a gain of 10. And a Falcon first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Penix. Pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And the punt kicks out of bounds, and they will spot it right at the 25-yard line. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
And they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
The numbers there for Whitaker in last week's ball game. 14 carries, 70 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hinton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6. The 32-yard line.
They run the draw here with Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw Penix. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And looking to throw, Penix. Here's a screen for Robinson. And some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The slot man in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air, Penix. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Here we go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
On the jump.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
70, hop, ready.
This is Whitaker. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Again, they'll go on the ground with Whitaker. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go.
At the Falcons'
Cowboy 80.
20-yard line.
Back to throw. Hinton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Go. 19, Charger, 19.
Operating from the gun. Hinton. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good look. Drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Falcons are...
Hold on, guys. I don't know who Walker is. Who's 45? Hold on. I don't remember that guy. Who the fuck is this? Why is he on my team? What the hell? No, who the fuck is that guy? I don't know, I have to look at my roster. I don't remember
Michael
that guy.
Penix set to take over
It's
once
1-2-18.
And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
I thought there was a player missing somewhere. I got to look at the roster later.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First down.
Robinson up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. That time, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more, and he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
He's tackled at the
CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. So possession goes over here. On the punt. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Powers through it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Falcons 1st down.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
21-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Robinson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
2nd and 2. the football. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Extra point forthcoming. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
Falcons 3.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. And he's sure looking like a lock for 1,000. Yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. Over the middle, caught by London. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second and three. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
And the Falcons first down.
To throw again is Penix. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
21 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. That's out quickly to London. And they'll get this down to the 10. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
That's another Falcons.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
You know what? I can't stand when the game does this. Okay, when they're, and this is a lot of games, believe it or not, their quarterback for some reason is absolutely unstoppable. I mean, I can kind of contain him, but I can never stop any quarterback in this game. Any. And now this is one of those games. Look at that, 28%, 12 yards. I'm like NFL MVP. They're running. Their defenders are running the routes for my offensive players. It doesn't matter what I call. It's one of those games. There's nothing I can do. So it's like there's no strategy involved in this. It just sit there for 10 minutes while they just slowly move right down the field on my defense constantly, and then they just handcuff my team by having all of my players somehow double teamed who are going for passes. It's just annoying.
A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is Drake May. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. The Patriots earn another victory and move to 9-3 on the year. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This is going to end up a touchdown. 14-all the score at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
49-yard line.
Ready, go!
They go play action here on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. And second and 10. He'll look to throw again. And Graham's got it. Complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready!
They give to Whitaker. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
Here we go! 18 Cardinal!
On the ground, Whitaker. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Looking to throw. Hinton. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. Hinton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Here's Whitaker. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 63 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Come on. Set. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback,
Yeah, he just conveniently runs the fucking. Oh my God!
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Falcons 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into the hands of London. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 yards. That's another Falcons first down. A gain of 3 on the play.
Robinson with another carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that will be incomplete.
You know, I love how this ball's constantly, fucking hit our defenders' hands and they never catch anything.
To bring up 4th down. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And this one is right through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Officially, it's an 82-yard kick return. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now the try here for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go,
A play fake. Now Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
A gain of 14.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Draw play, Edmonds. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
1st and 10.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Now Penix. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here.
Here we go, set.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And brought down, but the juke, a very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there.
1st down.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
6-yard line.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The Falcons.
They'll try and throw with Penix. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth.
Falcons 21.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Hinton again has it complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
They run the counter. Whitaker. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hinton. Caught. It's Ellington. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Whitaker. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Right at midfield.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when they are kind of open, the guy's fucking hitting him so much he's tripping on himself with no fucking interference.
And not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything on this fucking defense. It's the greatest defense I think I've ever played against. I can't do anything against them. This fucking game's pissing me off.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he didn't quite have the back.
Look at this. I got a 99 quarterback. The other guy's been unstoppable. I can't complete a fucking pass. This is fucking bullshit.
On that one, it hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
It doesn't matter defensively what I call. They just go right down the field. It doesn't matter what I call. It doesn't matter. I can stop my. Look at this. It's nothing. I can't do anything against any of the team.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the.
I blitz up the middle. They fucking block it. If I blitz right here, if I call outside linebacker fire man, I call that play. I've called it all game. My linebackers haven't got in at all. It gets covered every time. It gets fucking blocked every time. Look at this. Right up the middle. Right up the gut where I'm blitzing.
He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could.
If the defensive lineman can tackle, they're moving on. It doesn't matter what I call. It doesn't matter what I call. I can just close my. I can flop my dick on my controller. It doesn't matter what I call. They just do whatever they want.
But he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Over the middle.
Unfucking believable. Just wide open every fucking play. I go back to throw them. Their defensive backs are running my routes for my receivers.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Off play action. Here's Penix. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Penix working out of the gun here. And he's going to go 24. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game after that last field goal has tied us all up. We brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
Okay, ready?
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now they go screen. It's complete. Into space at the 45. And it'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be off.
I mean, he just all of a sudden cannot fucking hit anybody.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hinton. Caught on the left side by Gill. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The catch made over the middle by Gill.
Complete to number 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's a 2nd and 7. The connection made. It's Graham.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On first down, Whitaker. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll keep it on the ground. Whitaker. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
At the 14-yard line.
Get it.
Up the middle they go. It's Whitaker. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, goal to go.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Falcons' 5-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there, and the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for Dallas, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I mean, look at the quarterback difference. 93 completion to 59%. When the guy on the right's the MVP candidate. The AI completely handcuffed me in this game. I was very odd. I'm playing the game, I felt it. You guys may not see it, you may or may not see it, but it was just ridiculous. It's like, the AI was like, you know what, you're going to do nothing. You're just going to do nothing. Look at this. I've never played a Madden game where I felt so handcuffed. I mean, it was just, the AI was just like, no, you're doing nothing. Yeah, nothing. Of course, I get picks that hit my premier safeties and corners in their hands. They don't pick them off. But the second I hit the wrong button on accident, yeah, their linebackers jumping up in the sky, Odell-ing it out of the fucking sky. It's ridiculous.